everybody, and welcome to Gateway High School. This afternoon, the Saturday before Christmas, it's the Highlands Golden Rams at the Gateway Gators. It used to be a section game, Dean, but not anymore.
No, Mike, it's a Saturday afternoon, and friends and family are in attendance.
Yes, they are. Well, we'll talk about the Rams, who won their opening section game Tuesday night at York. We made it there and home in one piece, which was a good thing, and it seems like Stosh is beginning to settle on his rotation as we get into the meat of the season here. 5
starters, we know who they are, Mike, but now it looks like it's going to be an 8-man rotation. Danny Timmons, Choma McDaniels, and a surprise, Mason Swanger, the sophomore, Mike, has worked his way into the rotation. Well deserved. He's playing hard on defense, and you play defense hard for Stosh, you're going to get to be part of the game. So looks like it's 8. Normally you'll see towards the end you tighten up to 7, but nice 8-man rotation in that win against York.
Well, let's talk about the schedule. You know, we mentioned about this is the 5th of 5 consecutive road games to open the season, but things kind of soften up for the Rams as we go forward here.
All roads lead home. Finally. The next 7 out of 10, starting with our Christmas tournament, that's going to be on Thursday, December 27th, and Friday, December 28th. We'll play Borough at 8 p.m. Blackhawk will play Valley at 6. And then again, we're looking forward to having some games at home and just settling in for the section. We discussed earlier, maybe we should just play Freeport and Knock 4 times and forget about Mount Pleasant, Derry, and York. But the WPL did not approve that.
After today, Highlands only has 5 true road games the rest of the season. In this stretch of 8 out of 11 at home that we have coming up, only one of those is a true road game. That'll be January 11th, the section game at Mount Pleasant. We'll finish up with 1 out of 6 away, but 4 of those 6 are true road games. We have, I think, 4 neutral site games that will be played on weekends, and those, you know, they're not at Highlands, but they're also not against the team in their gym.
Showcase games, they call them.
All right, well, let's talk about Gateway now. The Gators, who have been in our section the past few years, and they have new leadership at the helm.
Yeah, Mike, and Coach Elvis Rogers, first-year coach, he wants to go up tempo because they got the big guy, John Paul Kromka, 6'8", graduated, moved on to Pitt Johnstown. So he wants to go guard-oriented. They have a pair of good guards, R.J. Stevenson, Bonzi Parks. They're missing Courtney Jackson. He is a senior, Mike, but he's going to be going to Syracuse early, so he's not out there. He gave us fits in the past.
He sure did.
Again, like I said, the quick guard setup with him is going to be very similar, I think, to the Beaver Falls game. You got to stop the ball to get the wall. That's what we didn't do against them. We're going to have to do it here this afternoon, or we're going to be in trouble.
Absolutely. Well, winter is here, in case you haven't noticed. It got a lot colder today.
Yes, it did.
So there's no better time to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley for 26 consecutive years, and the best place for an oil change the last 24. Family owned and operated since 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires in the Pittsburgh area. And as always, if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call. Trenton 724-224-9222. Natrona Heights 724-224-7900, or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver. We're standing by for tip-off. It's Highlands and Gateway, and it's right after this.
Sports tonight, or rather this afternoon, starting lineups.
PA announcer already didn't realize it was daytime. He said tonight, and we're going to say that 100 times ourselves, so get used to it. There's Seth Cohen. Go ahead, get started.
Golden Rams will start number 1, Seth Cohen, 6'2" senior. Number 11, Corey Myers, a 6-foot junior. 5'8" sophomore, Dominic Pacey, wears number 13. Big guy in the middle, number 20, Johnny Christ, a 6'7" junior. And our leading scorer, number 23, Luke Cochran, 6'2" junior, coming in averaging 16 points per game for Coach Tyler Stachinski.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Daytona Heights.
Now, Mike, Bethel Park played Gateway here yesterday, so they won that game. So let's see how fresh they are coming back less than 24 hours later. They will start number 2, Bonzi Parks, 5'11" sophomore. They do not start a senior on their roster, Mike. Number 5, R.J. Stevenson, we're familiar with him, a 6'1" junior. Number 10, Hunter Hicks, a 6'3" sophomore. 6'2" freshman, number 23, a familiar name, Will Kromka. He's the last of 8, Mike. Can you believe that? And number 24, Joe Katona, a 6'1" junior. So again, for Coach Alvin Rogers, no seniors in the lineup.
Starting lineup, Hoops, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Since 1979, they got you covered. 724-224-2851. Again, Dan Timmons Painting, they got you covered. The opening tip will be brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized basketball training for third graders all the way up through varsity and beyond. On the web, visit MasonEliteHoops.com.
Referees for today's game, Mike, a young group: John Beck, Joe Strednak, Jeff Units.
It's the second Joe Strednak sighting of the week.
And yeah, he did the game down in Jock the other day. Said he caught some of it on YouTube. He was pleased with our comments. I said, we'll keep up the good work.
Yeah.
We never criticize the referees.
No. So we're set to go. Ball's in the air. The Rams win the tip. Johnny Christ does, and the Rams will move left to right in their traveling brown uniforms in a place that was very happy for Highlands here earlier this year as they won the section championship right here on this floor.
Right,
Johnny Christ gets loose. Has his first two of the night, and the Rams lead it 2-0.
Got to get him involved in the offense early.
Oh, definitely. On the gray floor here at Gateway against some pressure. Now this is Parks.
Our screensavers on our computers at that timeout where they're all walked together.
Yeah, you hardly recognize Danny Timmons. He hardly has any hair. The shot is missed. The ball is off a hand, and it went off of Seth Cohen last, and it belongs to Gateway. Here just 33 seconds in, and the Rams lead 2-0. Rams would like to get this one today before the holiday.
Look at this, like wide open underneath the hoop.
Now there's Parks for three off the back rim and Cochran the rebound. If they could get this one, get a winning record before they go home for the holidays. And
Corey was fouled. Cochran kept,
that's Seth
kept
under there. And Seth, they're going to call a jump ball. Arrow belongs to Gateway at 7:15. Gators are 2-3. They had a big win last night. They beat Bethel Park 47-46. A game that was close the whole way. There was no more than a 3-point difference in the game until late. Bonzi Parks, R.J. Stevenson, and Will Kromka all had 11 points.
And, Mike, that's a 6A team, and a good 6A team.
Yeah, they were 5-1 coming in Bethel Park. That's a good win for Gateway here at home. And you said, we'll see what they have left. Here's Parks now, dump it inside, and Kromka's one-hander is missed. Rams doing a good job on the glass so far. Great feed by Cochran to Christ with a lay-in, and it's 4-0.
That's big two ways, Mike. It gets Johnny interested, gets us a 4-0 lead.
Johnny's already matched the other night. Heather beat it. He had 2. Here's Parks. Again, this should bring back good memories for these guys. That game last year was a nail-biter all the way down to the end, and there's a 3 by Joe Katona. And it's 4-3.
Usually let him have that shot, Mike. Nice passes.
Oh,
and
Cohen, shot, score, foul.
Luke Cochran, Mike, all 3 assists so far.
Dick Crow would be so happy. 3 assists on 3 made baskets.
There you go.
Billy.
Seth goes to the line, Mike, and from the line so far, he's 7 for 16, 44%. He's beating the team average, Mike.
Oh, but Myers got the rebound. Kicked it back out. Pacey for 3. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound to Kromka. Lead it out to Parks. Rams lead 6-3. Parks goes all the way through and a charging foul. Good job by Pacey to take that one. Rams with the ball and a 3-point lead. Just underway at Gateway. We had a game this same day last year. Remember, we were at Penn Hills and played Greensburg Central.
Right.
And blew them off the floor up there.
93-64 or something. That'd be a good final today.
Boy, you're against these guys here, no. That wasn't a road game. This is true road. Christ gets fouled on the floor, and I believe that's going to be on Hunter Hicks.
Yep, he got a big trip in there. Their biggest guy, Mike, is 6'3". Johnny comes in at 6'7". He doesn't have to lug around Kromka, the big one this year. Little brother there, only 6'3". Johnny's going to go up and over.
Now it's loose off an ankle out of bounds, and Gateway will keep it.
Cochran did a nice job of stripping him.
Nice gym here. Randy Rivesti, the AD, taking care of us with a beautiful broadcast location we have here at Gateway, and have a booth upstairs.
New coach on the Gateway bench, Mike. You see who that is? Our old buddy from Valley. Vern Benson. Parks all the way through. No good. Rebound Cohen. Boy, has Cohen really come on here in the early part of this season after getting his basketball legs under him. Myers out of the corner. Back to Pacey. Drives in. Nice dump down, and Cohen is blocked by Hicks.
Gators the other way. Katona back out to Stevenson. Right side, Parks for three. It's good.
Walked right into that, Mike, and that was one of those times where our defense wasn't organized. Nobody picked them up wide open.
Wait, you could see the difference in how much faster they want to play it. They were definitely, as Cohen got hammered in there. There was no call on the block. Stevenson the other way. Christ,
Johnny
blocks
off of him. That's
and it's Highlands ball right off his noggin.
Good call by referee John Beck down there, Mike. That definitely hit off of Kromka.
Under Coach Friedman that was here previously, who's moved on to Point Park as an assistant, they were sometimes plotting offensively, and we always wondered about that. And Albus Rogers wants to put the pedal down. Albus Rogers played at Wake Forest. He was actually drafted in the 1983 NBA draft by the Kansas City, now Sacramento Kings. Cochran worked around Parks, goes in.
Teardrop.
And glass and good.
We always like to play up-tempo now, too, Mike, off our defense. It's a weird anomaly. We have 247 points for and against us.
Hicks. Johnny took a shot.
Averaging 61.8 per, literally, for and against.
Cohen gets called for the foul. That's the first one against Highlands. Gateway's committed 3 for 30 first half. And Hunter Hicks at the line will shoot a couple.
Number 10, Antoine McDaniel, and 0, Dan Timons.
Antoine McDaniel. He's Dan Timons tonight. He was Danny Thomas the other night.
That's right.
And now he's Dan Timons tonight. That'll be Timmons, folks. He's 0. Antoine McDaniel is in. He's 10. Boy, that's wide left. And Timmons the rebound.
Timmons is our answer to Kromka, so we've had Timmonses for a long time. And one still coming.
Price puts it on the floor, drives all the way in. That's
Johnny,
off
you got to take that shot, Mike.
Yeah, he had him. No, that was definitely off Gateway. Gateway fans are complaining. It's a sparse crowd. I wouldn't say friends and family. It's a little more than that. It's not true because Mark Kazanowicz came up and said hi.
Friends,
but he counts
coaches.
as a friend. Yeah, he counts as a
coaches.
friend. Right.
Other sports coaches.
Out to McDaniel. Myers steps into a 3. Here it comes. Down. Corey Myers drains one. And the Rams lead by 4, 11-7. And Corey just figured, well, there's nobody around me. I think he has the green light to do that, doesn't he?
That's his job. Bust the 3 if it's open.
This is Katona's 3 off the rim, and Cochran has it.
He's obviously their long
Rams
range
push.
guy.
McDaniel got away with a walk, but lost it out of bounds. I think that was fair. I think he traveled on the drive.
Exactly.
Joe Strednak was there. I'm sorry, Joe Eunice was there and did not toot that one down.
Highlands is going to give the pressure now. Oh,
ball's off a hand, and Cochran has it for Highlands. 3 on 2.
Oh, baby!
Here's Johnny on the oop. 13-7.
And that brings the sparse crowd to its feet.
Again, Gators against pressure.
Right there. Ooh, Johnny
almost, but Hicks got it across. Now they should have numbers the other way. Hicks threw up a wild one and missed it. Timmons the rebound.
Going the lanes again.
Rams by 6 with the basketball. McDaniel with a save nicely. They battle for it. Myers now has it. Back to McDaniel. What a great job of hustle by Highlands. Christ to the hoop. Got fouled. He'll shoot 2 at 3:08.
He was going to tomahawk that.
He was.
Mike. Uh-oh now.
He's getting Antoine out of there.
Yeah, good idea. Antoine has his head.
Johnny's got to refocus himself, but that was a good job by him right there. I don't know what was said or what was going on, but that was a really good job by Johnny there.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I just think Antoine didn't like the rough treatment. Johnny got there and said something. Which is nice to have your...
Well, yeah, that's very... I mean, before anything happened.
Teammates back, that's for sure.
And believe me, Johnny will have your back.
Yeah, Johnny 4 for 15, 27%. I have a solution, Mike. I have a kid in 7th grade, James Nizer. He went 13 for 13 from the foul line. I think he could be substitute foul shooter with House.
Johnny will get another at 3:08 first quarter. The Rams lead at 14-7 now, lead by a touchdown. It's speaking of football. Johnny nails them both.
How about that? He must have heard me talk.
He's got 8, and the Rams lead at 15-7. Gateway against pressure again. This is Kromka backcourt. He's a freshman only, Will. So there's a sister on the girls' team. Those are the last 2 in line.
Yep, total 9 now.
Chronologically, and a 3 is drained by Stevenson. They've got 4 baskets, 3 of them are 3-pointers, and it's 15-10.
And that's what's keeping him in the game, Mike.
Cochran had McDaniel as a cutter. Now I'll get it to him here right side, and he's going to take a 3. It's nothing but nylon. Antoine McDaniel answers, and the Rams lead by 8.
That's his 3rd on the year, Mike. And from our standpoint, I could tell that was going when it left his hand.
We get a good look from up here.
Well, we're getting traps at the midcourt line. Nice.
Definitely.
Got him, Mike.
Nearly a steal, but they get it to the corner, and it's Katona with the save. Dump down inside to Hicks with a miss. 2 Rams, and Hicks got it. Back to Kromka now. Cocker tried to fight it away and couldn't. Hicks to the basket. He's fouled by McDaniel.
That was 1 foul too late, Mike. Luke had his hand on the cookie jar, and Kromka jumped out almost to the foul line with no call.
Hicks shooting 2.
We've been involved in games like this before on weekends, Saturdays, before holidays. These guys are going to want to blow the whistle as few times as possible. And that's just human nature.
Number 0,
Lamont Farish is in for Gateway.
Missed them both.
And it's a disease now afflicting the Gators. Rams by 8 with a basketball. McDaniel forecourt. Now Cochran loops it down inside to Timmons, but great defense by Hicks to swat that away. Kromka almost lost it, did eventually, but to say it's off Highlands last. And at just less than 2 to go first quarter, the Gators will keep possession, trailing by 8.
33, Nate Roper.
Nate Roper, he was on a team last year.
Yeah, we saw him. He's a senior.
We had some...
Rams have beaten these guys 3 times in a row. Once here. The last time, the only loss in those 2 years, the 4 games we played, was on this court, 56-51, when John Paul Kromka beat us at the foul line in the 4th quarter, if you remember, right down there.
Yep. Roper's 6'6" senior, Mike, a good size.
Parks now needs help. Got it inside to Roper, and what he did, they said it went off a Highlands leg. I didn't see that, but he made the cardinal mistake of being somebody 6'6". He put the ball on the floor. He made everybody else the same size as him.
Mr. Roper's what, Three's company?
That was correct. Mr. Roper.
Come and knock on my door.
Stanley. High post to Hicks. Now to Roper down on the blocks against Timmons, and Timmons fouls him. Well, make him earn it at the line, if nothing else. That's only 3 team fouls against the Rams at 120. 18-10. Rams lead it.
When you spread the floor like they did, Mike, you can isolate a big down there. That's what they wanted to do. Kromka play right there.
Albus Rogers, the head coach now, has been here. He was here for, there's a grazer on the first one by Roper. He was here for the 4 years of Darren Friedman, so he's familiar with all the kids. He just slid up to the top seat. And they miss again. Rebound McDaniel.
Like I said, it's catchy. Only 42% from the line coming in tonight.
Cochran all the way through. Oh, it had a lid on it. And Roper had it. Oh, good job by Luke to knock it away. Gateway will keep it. But
no, they're going to give it to Highlands.
Oh, they give it to Highlands. All right. Even better job by Luke. But the good news tonight so far is we're 2 for 3, right?
Yep. And Antoine McDaniel's getting some quality time, Mike.
Cochran, glass.
Oh, jeez. How'd that stay?
Couldn't buy that one. Rebound to Parks. Less than a minute to go first quarter. Hicks out top. Now Farish left side. Dumps it into the corner for Hicks. Needs some help. Oh, that was a pass that might have been stolen, but a nice jumper by Stevenson is good. He's got 5, and it's 18-12.
If you let that pass cross court like that, Mike, it screws up your whole rotation. You've got to steal that one.
Pacey. It's into the paint, and through it goes pass. Stolen away by Stevenson. Here he comes. He lays it in. Stevenson has 7, and it's a 4-point game. A 4-0 run for the Gators.
No help for that one, Mike. When you throw it out backwards.
Rams have the ball and the arrow here. Oh, Timmons wide open and dribbled it into trouble. And it's Gateway's ball. Danny didn't take that one right up. I think he was surprised he was so wide open down there. That was a great pass by Luke.
Did they call a travel on that play, Mike?
I think they did. There was no foul, so.
Highlands' 4th turnover, committing 17, only forcing 12.
Oh, Stevenson throws it off the side iron, and that'll end the first quarter here. At Gateway, the Highlands Rams lead it 18-14.
Get a chance to talk about Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph. Proudly welcoming Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group, serving the AK Valley for decades. The Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your family. Mark has been crazy this past week. Mike, up, down, actually down, down, down. Joe can guarantee you 4%. So if you're interested in a guaranteed 4%, especially if you're of the age where you can't wait another 15 years for it to come up, talk to Joe and Joe today. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call them at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial put you on the road to financial stability today.
Hey, do we want to let the folks know what happened last night in section? If we can do that. Knock won at Mount Pleasant 49-30, and Freeport won at home against Derry 65-59. So it's the 3 teams clustered up by us are all 1-0, and the 3 teams down in Westmoreland County are 0-1.
That's why I suggested we just play the 2 teams up by us 4 times. We'll figure it out from there.
Figure it out from there. I'm for that.
I'm not going to let that happen. The North and the South bracket.
Right, we'll wear the blue, and they can wear the gray.
There you go.
Or Columbus Blue Jackets action. Cochran, Rams with the basketball. Alley-oop to Christ, but Roper fronted it and got the basketball.
That's a set play, Mike. They came out to run that play. Unfortunately, Johnny turned it over.
That's Parks for 3. High off the rim, no good. Rebound Cochran nicely on the weak side, has it. Rams with a 4-on-2. Cochran, corner to Myers. Back out to Cochran. His 3's on the way. It's
Bingo.
Nothing but nylon, and it's 21-14.
And that's a set play, too, Mike. Nice job by Corey to get the ball to Luke.
Rams have hit 3 from downtown. They've equaled Gateway in that department now, and it's a 7-point Highlands lead.
There's your trap. They got out of it, though.
And it's stolen by Cochran. Rams want to push it. He's got Myers ahead. Myers drives, lays. Boy, those rims are tight. Just the complete opposite of the other night.
Looked like his shot got altered a little, too, Mike.
Stevenson from 17 feet, and he cans it.
He's their leading scorer with 9.
21-16. Highlands by 5. Price going to drive all the way through. Tried to dump it down to Cohen and lost it. Turnover Highlands at 6:45.
6th Highlands turnover. Antoine McDaniel's back in the lineup. He's getting a lot of quality time. He's coming off that bench.
He's definitely become number 6 or 7. The 6 and 7 are Timmons and he.
Yeah, they usually go in together.
Well, yeah, and it depends on who they're replacing. So they're 6 and 7. Neither one of them is.
Last time I coached, Mike, we had Max Weston and C.J. Timmons. Remember C.J.?
Oh, yeah. He did Camera Force once.
Yep. They're going to call.
They call Luke Crawford on a foul. That's terrible. They did. That's what they call it. It's terrible. I hope. Hello, Joe Stradnak. It wasn't him that called it.
John Beck called it.
John Beck called it. Yeah,
he's going right over to coach and tell him what he did.
He didn't do anything.
But we used to play 6-minute quarters, and CJ started. Max would just go at 3 minutes. I mean, it was a set pattern we had. He didn't even have to tell us. He just checked in because we split the time with those guys.
Right.
It's like having 6 starters when you do that.
Stosh telling the official there, he just slid in front of him, which is exactly what happened. That was not a good call.
Well, there was one.
Here's Farish inside the Parks, and now they're going to get Cohen. And that was a foul. That's 2 on Seth at 5:59, 21-16. That's 5 against Highlands. Gateway's committed 4.
Golden Ram foul, number 1, Seth Cohen. Number 0, Dan Timmons.
Timmons back in for Highlands to replace Seth. This is Parks.
The reason why Courtney Jackson's not there, Mike, he is committed to Syracuse. He's graduating already, going up there in January.
He's playing football, right?
Yep.
And he's going to be early enrollee. This is Stevenson. Oh, and he tried to buy the foul, and there was none to be had. And Highlands will get the ball at 5:40. That's like the biggest new thing now is on those 3-point shots. Those guys throw themselves back. Yeah. And guess what? Half of the time, they get a whistle, too. That was Mitch DeZort's deal. He used to get that all the time.
Mitch now W&J screen. There you go.
Oh, great screen by Timmons.
But nobody called it out. The coaches called it. Your players have to help you there.
Price puts it on the floor and had it swatted away. Gators back the other direction. This is Parks. Now to Kromka left side. Oh, and he traveled, Roper. Tried to make his own room, but the Rams had good position. Timmons did, and that's a turnover Gateway at 5:18 with the Rams leading by 5.
Their 5th turnover.
Remember, we'll be home Thursday night. It'll be the home lid lifter, and it'll be the Christmas tournament, and the Burl Bucks the opponent. Cochran's threes off the back rim. Out of bounds. It belongs to the Gators.
You're enjoying this after a nice Christmas on Comcast.
And at 6 o'clock, Valley will play Gateway, and the lid lifters should come out there for that one.
Valley's going to play Blackland.
Blackland. Yeah, I'm sorry. Gateway and LeBron.
We talk about Road Warriors versus Road Weary. We're a little Road Weary, too. You know, we're on
a steal by Christ.
Look out, baby.
Here's Johnny with the lay-in and the one. 10 points for Christ first half, and the Rams lead at 23-16, and he'll go to the line with a chance to complete the 3-point play.
Bonzi Parks picks up his second. Bonzi had a choice, get posterized or foul him, and he chose the latter.
That's 2 on Bonzi.
Look at Johnny.
The Rams are 3 for 4 from the line. Johnny's 3 for 3, and it's 24-16. Rams by 8, and a traveling call. Good defense by Timmons and Myers.
All of a sudden, you look up, Mike, 8-point lead midway through the second
Match
quarter.
is the biggest one of the night so far, of the day. See? Well, you're watching it at night, maybe, if you're watching it on TV. If you're watching it on YouTube, I don't know when you're watching. You can watch it anytime you want, and often. Christ for 3, off the rim, and they're going to call a foul on Gateway up from behind. They may get Hunter Hicks. Let's see what Joe Unit says. That's exactly what he says.
By the way, you talk about day. Antoine McDaniel's grandmother, when we said next day, she was up at 7 a.m. expecting to find the game.
Well, it's
not quite that early. Nice job by Luke.
Play by. Well, for the most part, I'd say by 7:30 or 8 it'll be there.
I'm turning over about that.
Yeah.
Nice job by Luke. And
charge. As they get Bonzi Parks, player control foul. That's number 7, so the Rams won't shoot.
And that's 3 fouls for him, Mike.
And that hurts because he's, as a sophomore, become a really important part of their team.
And he played like a sophomore, Mike, because that's the second time he's done it. Finally, in the Deer Lakes game, the middle school took a charge. I ran my suicide today, and I'll let you know I touched every line. And I lived to tell about it.
Landon's chuckling at you.
I was getting cheered on. They got a bunch of nice kids down there.
Timmons.
I gave them all a Twix bar today, so a little more sugar. Mom will appreciate that.
Now Cochran steps around him and drives all the way to the basket. Ooh. Throws it up, won't go. Rebound Timmons, and Gateway dribbled it out of bounds. Kromka lost it, and Highlands will keep it at 4:06.
So I'm handing out Twix bars, and Jimmy Quinta's mom's handing out cupcakes, so we sugared them up today.
I know, really. I'm going to throw that. I'm going to throw mine in my stocking. How's that?
There you go.
I don't know what Santa's got in mind this year, so try to help him out. Oh, Cochran got it down on they're going to decide, and Highlands has it. They got it down to Timmons, but he lost it, but it went off a Gateway leg last. So halfway through the second, Highlands keeps it up by 10.
Elvis Rogers asked him to get on the floor. After playing a tough game against Bethel Park, it's tough.
Now out of the corner, Cochran lets a 3 go.
Oh, Danny.
Timmons saves it.
Look at that.
Now Pacey's underneath, saves it again. Cochran left side through 2-man.
And
foul, they'll shoot 2.
Hunter Hicks might going to get his third. Let's talk about Planet Fitness while Luke goes to the line. Keep me abreast of that situation. Real simple, Mike. Holidays are here. $10 a month. First of the year. Get all that weight off, and I plan on putting on a couple pounds. I've earned it. I go to Planet Fitness on a daily basis. I'll be there tonight, right after the game here. and a visit to the Anchor. But again, $10 a month. Anybody can join. Planet Fitness located at Heights Plaza. Ask for Tara. She'll take care of you. Friendly staff, 24/7. You can't beat it. They are going to be closed on Christmas, though, so don't go work out on Christmas. I will take that day off myself.
The Rams are now 5 out of 6 from the line. Yes, these are our Highlands Rams. Nice job by Hicks to go in and put it in. His first basket of the second quarter. Only the 4th point by Gateway here in the second period, and it's 28-18.
And 2 of their stars, Mike Parks and Hicks, have 3 fouls.
And that's a problem. And Stevenson, the other top-notch guy they have. Now Timmons, out to Myers. Now to Pacey.
Well, they keep running that wheel rot, Mike, and it gets tighter and tighter, as you can see.
Johnny's going to take it to the basket and get fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at 3:09.
It either opens the lane like it did there, or they step back for the 3, because they keep pushing that little X a little closer to the basket. Watch as they do it. It starts at the foul line. They inch it in a little bit. You're going to get an either-or situation. Hines will make you pay either way when things are going right. And so far today, things are going right.
Johnny Christ. First one is off. He'll get another at 3:09 with the Rams leading by 10.
By the way, before the halftime of the JV game, Corey and Luke sent them over to the foul line. They both went 5 for 5 and never touched the rim. The net never moved. So it's doable, and they just proved it right there. Johnny now with 12. He's 4 or 5 from the line.
29-18, Highlands by 11. Again against the double team, but going all the way through nicely was Quincy Germany for the lay-in.
That was a good pick that time by Roper. And he comes back with a block.
Rams will keep it at 2:49. Quincy Germany, a sophomore in there.
Like I said, Mike, no seniors in the starting lineup.
And Roper came off the bench, and so did Farish. Ow, Myers.
Down with a 3.
Myers.
3 seconds.
Has 2 of them tonight. Then the Rams lead it 32-20.
Here's your trap, Mike.
It bothered him a little bit with that. This is Katona, throws it into Roper. Turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Dom Pacey the rebound. Lead ahead to Christ. Lays it up and in.
Look at Johnny, Mike. After 2, comes back with 14 in the first half.
Stevenson.
Cochran going to get his second. They're going to tell him to move his body in.
Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America, offering the most popular smartphones, tablets, connected devices, and all the latest accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see why Verizon is the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or in the Mills Mall next to J.C. Penney's. You can call Natrona Heights at 724-224-4590 or the Mills at 724-275-1154. Find Wireless Zone store nearest you simply by visiting thewirelesszone.com. Stevenson makes 2, and it's 34-22.
He's their leading scorer with 11 now, Mike. As we hit the 2-minute mark.
Here's Cochran now. Now to Myers. Tried to use a Timmons screen but couldn't. Cochran flashing out his Christ. Puts it on the floor. Drives it in. Myers in the corner. Now to Pacey. 1:50 to go first half. Timmons hands it off to Luke. Goes in against a bigger Roper. Stops. Teardrop down. That's effective.
Cochran now also in double figures with 11. Joins Johnny with his 14.
36-22. Highlands with their second 14-point lead. Stevenson out center circle, 1:22 to go. Katona's 3, he drains it.
He likes them deep, Mike. He's made 2 deep ones so far.
I'll tell you what, it's a good thing he didn't shoot that at Beaver Falls. It would have hit the ceiling.
We had one hit the ceiling.
We did.
Falls, you remember. They're going to call foul.
There's a backcourt foul against Beaver Falls. And it is on Quincy Germany.
Who's that going to put on the line, Luke?
It will be Luke Cochran. He'll shoot a pair. The Rams are in the double bonus.
Cochran shooting 2.
First one is in.
Now with the dozen, and Mike, this is the form. You got to have Price and Cochran do a bulk of the scoring. Corey comes off and hits against the zones. And I like our chances when that happens.
Luke 4 for 4 from the line tonight. The Rams lead at 38-25. Luke is 4 for 4. Johnny is 4 for 5. So there.
Hopefully that goes away.
I think it's like putting. I think it's mental.
Yeah.
I really do. I know these guys can do it. Some people just aren't good at it. These guys can shoot fouls. Stevenson dribbles into trouble. Less than a minute to go, first half. Highlands 38, Gateway 29. And look at Pacey just reach in there and steal it. Lead it out to Christ. He's going to need some help. Oh, beautifully back to McDaniel. Now to Pacey. Down to Christ. Foul to shoot two. Boy, what a great job there by a lot of guys. Don Pacey started the whole thing.
Yep. Johnny saved that pass and got it back, and he's going to reward it by going to the line to shoot for two.
Roper picked up the foul. That's his second.
10 team fouls.
Johnny hits the first short. Alvis Rogers with a few thousand words for official John Beck.
He's basically complaining they're not getting the same call.
And you can hear him all the way up here. And he just got tackled. A technical on Alvis Rogers.
Or maybe that's
just a warning.
Yep. And I think they're going to let
Johnny shoot that again, which they should. Alvis, the big guy.
Yeah, Saturday afternoon games, Mike, you can hear those.
Oh, Johnny got his own rebound off the miss. Now to Myers. 3-ball up, 3-ball down.
3 threes for Corey. He's got 9 on the goal. Rams are ahead by 13.
15.
Excuse me. They put it up.
They were late. Katona. I love the arc on those. Parks the rebound. 21 seconds. Highlands 40. Gateway 25. Stevenson now. Looks like they're going to play for one. They have the ball and the arrow.
Down 15, Mike.
I think they might move it along a little faster, yeah. 8 seconds. Stevenson. Next foul will put them in the bonus, by the way. Katona's 3 is no good. Rebound Myers with time. Lets it go! Hit the board as the first half comes to an end. And Highlands with a 15-point lead. Well, another basketball season can mean only one thing. Post-game at the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights. Or Christmas doings. Yeah. Joe, Andy, and Dee continue a family tradition started by their parents way back in 1953. A great home-cooked meal without having to do the cooking. The original Anchor Burger's a favorite. Signature season wings are a favorite. Daily specials are available, as well as the Blue Plate, which comes, of course, on a blue plate. Why wouldn't it? The kitchen's open till 11. Today, that's not going to be a problem. There's plenty of time to get to the Anchor to celebrate another Highlands victory with friends and family. That's the Anchor Inn on Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. We're at halftime. The score, Highlands 41. Gateway 25. They added one. We're going to have to check that out.
Yeah, we'll add our numbers up.
We'll be back with stats. 41 is it. They missed one earlier. So it's 41-25. Stats and more right after this. We're back at halftime, and the Rams leading it 41-25. They hadn't given Corey Myers credit for his entire 3 points of that basket. That's where the extra point came from. Go ahead.
And Mike, the formulas there. Johnny Christ leads us with 14. Luke Cochran 13. Corey Myers 9. Antoine McDaniel 3. Seth Cohen 2 for that total of 41. For Gateway, they're led by R.J. Stevenson with 11. Joe Catone has 2 long threes for 6. Hunter Hicks has 3, and Bonzi Parks in with 3. That's a score.
And that's so far the Rams leading it by 16, trying to go to 3-2, and then we'll have some home games that will help us out. B&J Sports, located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights, has been outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the Valley for more than 45 years. We haven't seen Glenn Mills yet because I think we've been out of his sphere of influence. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. We'll see him Thursday. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. Yes, the B&J representative is Bill Heasley. He's down there. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays, Saturdays 9 till noon. So stop in today or give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 5 decades says it all. B&J Sports. I see some faces in the crowd. crowd. I see Christian Tanilli.
Back from New York, by the way. There he is.
Yes. Who else? Is Ersic down there?
That's Sean, yeah.
Looks like Sean Ersic, a couple of guys that were on that section championship team that won that last year here at Gateway.
And speaking about the elders, I want to mention, Mike, the younger kids, 7th and 8th grade, they're going to have a tournament December 29th. It'll be at Highlands High School. We'll be running the main court on the auxiliary court. The 7th grade will play at 9:30, 12:30, and 2:30. The 8th grade will play at 12:30 and 2:30. They're in a seeded tournament. Their third game will depend on how well they do in the first two. So come on out. It's an all-day affair. Starts at 9:30. We'll have 2 championship games at 5:30. Benefits the Boosters Club. And again, so Friday, championship for the varsity. Saturday, championship for the 7th and 8th grade. And don't forget Thursday night, we'll have the preliminaries to the championship on the 28th.
Beautiful. Second half, brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Individualized basketball training for third graders all the way up through varsity and beyond. On Twitter, you can find them at Mason Elite Hoops. Second half about to begin. Now what we have to guard against is that little bit of a letdown that we had on Tuesday night.
Yeah,
and I'm sure that Stosh mentioned that in the locker room, that you gotta. By the way, coaching staff in nice coaches shirts today. We finally got Jamison Nee out of his seat.
Yeah, I saw that, Mike. And got to be a lot more comfortable for him. I wonder if one of those would be in my stocking.
Those are nice. I like those. We have the white ones, I know. We'll pull those out sometime next week. We'll be doing
championship night.
Right, we'll do that for championship night. Hopefully the Rams will be there. Kromka missed a shot, rebound Cohen. Seth Saddalot in that first half of foul trouble.
We got to plug our holiday show, Mike.
Cochran, our holiday. Yeah, the holiday extravaganza. It will be after Christmas, but it's still the holidays.
We haven't been at home to do one.
No.
Eddie's not traveling lately.
It's going to be Landon's first night up top at a home game, and he's going to have all that fun of getting to be involved in his first ever Mike and Mike holiday extravaganza.
Hopefully security, Dom Stover will be there.
Yeah, we'll find somebody. Dom is a hired muscle, and if you'd see him, you don't want to mess with him.
Always nice to have a guy like to have your back.
Absolutely. Myers out top to Cochran. His three is off the back rim. Rebound Cohen tipped it, but in the hands of Hunter Hicks. Gateway in the home whites, left to right here in the second half. Trailing it by 16. And the three is off the back iron, and Johnny Sky's up to pull it down.
Both teams have their original starters on the floor.
Cochran, forecourt, in front of the Highlands bench, drives all the way in. Nice no-look pass to Cohen, but he's in a little bit of trouble. Puts it on the floor and got it blocked. Good defense by Gateway.
Yeah, he knew he was in trouble when he had to get the ball out or get a 3-second call.
Here's Parks for three. It's off the back rim, and that hit the clock. It's Highlands ball. You see the clock above that has the time on it, and a space for shot clock if they ever go that way.
Are we ever going to go that way, Mike?
We've talked about it for a while. I'm all for it, but I think the game has changed to the point where it's almost not necessary because most teams want to move it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, every time we do a preview, we want to play fast up-tempo.
So does everyone else.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Y'all wanted to go up-tempo. Gateway wants to.
Cochran missed a shot, and the Gators have the rebound. No one's been able to score here. We're a little snoozy start to the third quarter. Here's Hicks underneath to Stevenson, and he'll bring it back out. Kromka in the paint, back out. Katona will let it fly. That one's good.
He's got a stroke like that. It's his third three, and they've been pure.
One each quarter, 9 points for him, 41-28. Kreis all the way through. Ace foul.
He's going to draw a foul. So we get Kromka on that one.
Johnny Kreis will shoot 2, 14 first half points for him. Is above his average. Luke Cochran's breathing down on his. And Corey Myers has beat his too. Johnny's first one is good.
We talk about the Kromkas, Mike, having 8 brothers play here, Will being the last of them. Another streak they have going is they've made the playoffs 10 years in a row.
Yes, they have, and that's a good number.
Section got a little tougher this year, though.
Different coaches, Darren Friedman, Mitch Adams, of course, who just recently passed away. Now we have a foul on Highlands. Johnny, it's 1 out of 2, and a backcourt foul. I think it's on Cohen. That is correct.
Yep, his third.
And I didn't see that. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm saying I didn't see it.
Number 0, Dan Timmons.
Timmons replaces Keller.
So our center position has 4 fouls. Good news, we have 10.
You have 10.
Danny and Seth splitting that time.
Now they work it free. They had a 3-on-2. I didn't know Stevenson or Hicks realized it. A little bit late for the basket.
Back.
Parks is blocked by Kreis and blocked again. Here comes Myers. Myers stops and waits for the cavalry. Here comes Cochran. Drives into the paint. All the way through. Lays it up. Missed it. Rebound Gateway. Hicks only a sophomore. We had a lot of valuable playing time a year ago for Darren Friedman. We've played 3 minutes of the third quarter. Highlands 42, Gateway 28. Rams have not made a field goal here in the period, and we have a foul underneath. I think, judging by the look Corey Myers gave, it's on him.
A little habeas grabius there.
That'll be his first. Gateway has possession. I bet Katona would have liked to have gotten it back. He passed it in and probably just going to head right to that corner over there.
That's the guy they forget about, Mike, the inbounder.
And he, considering the way he likes to pop him from the outside, this is a perfect opportunity for him to try to get lost. Nice job by Cochran to get out of there and swat it into the Highlands contingent in front of us. Bonzi Parks, the sophomore, against another sophomore, Pacey.
Great hustle by Pacey.
He is a bulldog.
He saw that ball get on, and he was down there with it.
Now, and there's Katona. Missed everything that time. Cochran lead it ahead to Myers. Myers had it, lost it, kept the dribble.
Good job by
Saved
Corey,
possession, and now they're going to call a foul on R.J. Stevenson.
Only his first, but Corey almost let that ball play him, Mike. Instead of waiting, he got that weird bounce, and he did a nice job of keeping possession.
Roper back in the ball game. Number 33, the big fella. Pacey worked it right side to Myers. Looping feed to Cochran. Drives in. Kicked it back out to Kreis. Kreis goes through. Back to Cochran in front of the Highlands bench. Just threes off the front iron. Rebound Roper. Had it. Lost it. They battle for it on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball, and Highlands will keep it at 4:15.
Highlands just out hustling Gateway, Mike, and we mentioned in the pregame that Gateway played last night.
And a big win.
Yep. And looks like it's having its effects today.
Yeah, having that night off for our guys might have been a good thing. Into Kreis off the inbound. Pacey gets it back. Dunked down to Timmons with the lay-in. Beautiful pass by Pacey. Timmons with the finish, his first basket of the night. And Highlands back up by 16.
The good, the better, and the best.
That's their biggest lead of the night. Afternoon. I feel like brick on the middle. Stevenson with a jumper. That's 2.
He has 13 now.
44-30, and a foul on the way down as Myers drove through.
Get a chance to go to the line here?
He is.
Number 10, Hunter Hicks.
His fourth, Mike.
Myers shooting 2.
Board has him for 3.
Well,
Myers at the line. 0 for 1 on the year.
and his foot's over the line. 2.
No basket.
Got a big foot there, Mike. So that is a no shot.
That's a miss.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Second one's down. He's got a good stroke.
And he's got 10.
Double figures for Corey. 3 Rams in double figures. It's always a mark, a benchmark. 45-30. Kromka's jumpers in and out. Will has not got off the schneid tonight.
Yeah, they're going to get Myers again, I think, Mike.
Now they're blowing some whistles here third quarter at 3:36.
Ram foul number 11, Corey Myers.
It's his second.
Now Kromka, Grazer. That's going to be Highlands ball.
I think so, yep.
John Beck looked for help, and Joe Strednak had the call underneath.
Here comes some pressure from Gateway, Mike. having back-to-backers, I guess they didn't want to do that in the first half.
McDaniel's jumper is up around. A good call. Johnny Christ up among everybody. Patting those rebound stats.
Yep, he got 2 right there, Mike, and he has 17 for the night now.
47-30. Highlands by 17. It's an interesting number. The Rams have won 3 in a row against these guys by an average of 17 points.
How about that? Boy, great hustle by Luke Cochran to make that ball go
it really
off
was.
the hands of Bonzi Parks. That is their 10th turnover. Highlands will take a timeout. Gives us a chance to talk about B&E home renovations. Basketball season is in full swing. We're putting the renovations off to after the first year. Well, that's the time to get it because they will do it. The kitchen, the bathroom, the game room, new addition, you name it. Great time to do it is right at the first of the year with over 100 years experience. Owner Brian E and his team of professionals at B&E Home Renovations guarantee job will be complete and on time exactly the way you want it. And again, we get to celebrate hopefully a championship season. Customer service always their top priority. Give Brian a call at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate or visit the Facebook page. B&E Renovations, where the B is always busy.
I don't think you can get their Facebook page in here. George Guido's here from the Valley/Trib. He says that he thinks they've blocked off Facebook here in the building. It's not surprising in a school. Not surprising in a school district that they block Facebook. Oh, do kids use Facebook? I don't think so. I think that's for old people like us.
Hey.
I don't know. I don't even know. I don't have Facebook. I don't do Facebook.
That's my one social media thing I posted online. The halftime.
Well, I think it's also great to keep track for grandparents to keep track of kids and stuff like that. I think it's great.
Well, that's what happened. We got on to keep track of our kids, and then they left.
Right. So they're not on Facebook.
They
anymore.
went to Twitter, and
they kind of messed that up.
They left us Facebook. But guess who pays the bills?
Cochran around a screen.
And guess what Facebook did? They bought Twitter.
That's right.
Boom.
Oh, Myers. 4 times.
When it left, Mike.
4 of them. He's got 13, 4 from downtown, and the Rams lead it 50-30.
You can tell when a good one leaves their hands, Mike. Double gets out of it.
Stevenson now able to get it from Parks, and now Cochran from behind knocked it off of Karamka.
We mentioned Gateway's a young team, Mike. They don't start as senior. And one thing these guys have to learn, when you're in traps, you don't dribble through them. You got to pass. And that's led to 10 turnovers. Highlands committed 8. None here in the second half so far, Mike.
Hicks out top. Now Parks takes control. Karamka lets a 3 go. In and out, no good. Rebound to McDaniel. The Rams want to push it. Right side to Cochran. Had Christ cutting, but couldn't get it to him. Myers, instead of shooting that, was going to take it to the basket, throw a runner up, and missed it.
Numbers for Gateway now. And
Karamka and a charge is Luke Cochran.
How about Luke Cochran, Mike? That's got to be 20 charges this year. He just does a great job of that. Karamka, 3 fouls, no points. That's called a freshman. 4, excuse me. That's where my foul.
That's where your miss was. Yep. And that takes care of that. And
he's there in the old golden sombrero.
Will Karamka's about to win the Cy Young. He's 4-0. Double dribble on Timmons, and he knew it. As Tosh pointed out, he needed to pass it over there.
Yes. Highlands only their first turnover here in the third quarter, committed 9.
Lamont Farish back in the game for Gateway. He wears 0. He's a senior. So the 2 seniors that play are out there. Roper 33, Farish 0. Oh, boy, Johnny messed that up and nearly stole that.
You're going to get it to Schrapp now. Look out.
McDaniel and Christ and Albus Rogers gets the timeout. Well, he went to Wake Forest, which is a smart guy school, so that helped him out there, I think.
And Washington High School in North Carolina, Mike.
Well, many companies can give you car insurance quotes, but only Nationwide backs it up with dedicated licensed professionals and superior claim service. Mel and John at the Boucher Agency want to make insuring your new teen driver a stress-free experience. Make sure to ask about Nationwide's young driver discount. When you compare, no one beats Nationwide's rates for young drivers. Call your hometown Nationwide agents, John and Mel, 724-224-4300, and they'll help you choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AAK Valley, the Bouchers and Nationwide are on your side. Hopefully they have some calendars left. Ask. You know you can't get calendars at the bank anymore. What has gone right?
Nobody goes to the bank.
Nobody goes inside. I try not to, but try to do everything outside. But still, you can't. You walk in there and ask for a calendar, they look at you like you got two heads. Money envelopes. It's Christmas. Come on. Huh? You know.
What's money?
Rant over.
And one gift card.
Back to basketball.
Nice job working that sideline, Mike. Right where we had him last time. We didn't force to take a timeout. We put him right back in there.
Stevenson drains a three from the left corner.
And you know what? You say good shot. Because that was a tough shot. He's got 16. He's a player.
He really is. And the junior.
Luke trying to match.
Cochran for three. No good. It pinballs around. Myers knifed it back in, but Roper's able to steal it.
1 minute to go here.
Parks to Farish. His first points. That's only 4 bench points for them. Highlands has 5. It's been mostly done by the starters, and the Rams turn it over at 46 seconds. Gateway on a 5-0 run.
Last minute.
And now Stosh wants to talk it over.
I don't blame him. By the way, Mike, looking at the Trib PIAA state rankings, no one from WPL is rated in the top 5 in Class 4A. In 6A, you got Butler. They're in the 5th spot. 5A, you have Mars in the 4th spot. Down in 3A, we have 2, Lincoln Park and Aliquippa. 2A, you got Sewickley Academy and Olsh. 1A, no one. So again, not too many teams are highly thought of in the state, but we have one undefeated team in the WPL. This is odd, Mike, going into Christmas. We only have 6 classifications. We have one undefeated team in each class.
In each one?
Yes.
How much longer will we have 6 classifications?
That's a good question. Well,
we may be changing in football, yeah.
We'll talk about that when we get a second. But 6A, it's Upper St. Clair. 5A, it's Moon. 4A, it's Quaker Valley. 3A, got Lincoln Park.
I got some moisture on the court there. You saw Coach Benson was out there and trying to make sure they get that taken care of.
2A, you have Olsh, and 1A, Union.
The Union Scotties.
Springdale's played them in football.
I remember one night they had 2 running backs, number 5 and number 6, and it was muddy. It was a very rough night.
Now Dom let him get inside.
Mike. Shot, score, foul.
That was
It's a 7-0 Gateway run. I think that's why Tyler called timeout there because, you know, remembering what happened the other night, the Rams led by 25, and at one point we're up by only 7.
That was just a case of Dom getting pinned, Mike. You always got to get in front of the guy in the post, and he got behind him.
Hicks 3-point play.
And Hicks made him pay the price.
He's got 6 now, and it's 50-38. Now it's starting to look a whole lot like Yock did the other night. 22 seconds, Highlands with the ball. Arrow belongs to Gateway. Pacey found an avenue and travels.
I thought he was a step for him, huh?
I thought he was in the air.
Yeah, no Euro step there. 11 turnovers now. Highlands had not committed one early, but now they're up to 5 here in the second half. 11 for the game.
Gateway on an 8-0 run can make it more. They get the ball and the arrow.
And there's the trap we want.
Hicks out top, nearly a steal by Myers. 4 seconds, they got to be aware. Bonzi steps back, Parks hits the 3.
And all of a sudden you look up, Mike, and it's down to single digits. Highlands leads here 50-41.
An 11-0 run by Gateway to finish the third quarter, and it's a 9-point game. Well, trivia time is A&B Pizza time. Call 724-224-5311 to order your A&B Pizza now.
16-9 that quarter, Mike. And looking at the trivia question today, I'm going to ask a real simple one. We've been talking about section championships, and the question is, what local team has the most section champions? And I'm going to give you a hint. They don't exist anymore.
What local team that no longer exists
has the most section titles?
Won the most section titles. Okay, remember now, if I get this right, George Guido's here. I can.
This is George Guido approved, by the way.
Oh, okay. You checked that. Well, he can't. Not going to help me then. So, $1 off your pizza if I get this right. It no longer exists. Now, I'm going to ask for one small clarification.
Yes.
Has this school just closed up, or has it merged into something else?
It has morphed. It has merged.
It has morphed into someone else. A local AK Valley school that no longer exists. All right, we'll let you folks ruminate on that one a little bit out there, because I don't know. This is me tap dancing because I don't know the answer.
Well, the number of 33 championships. Can you believe that? 33 section titles.
Could you give me a little guidance on when they went out of business?
I would say within the decade.
Okay. At the next dead ball, I have a guess. I'll let everybody have a shot at it out there. I think I got it.
All right, back to business here, Mike. 9-point lead. It's,
same deal as the other night
frittered
now.
away.
It wasn't a 25-point lead, but it was 20, and it's been frittered down to 9. And that's becoming alarming. And there's a 3 missed, and Cochran has the rebound.
All right, guys, let's get back to business. I don't think we ran our offense
feed,
very
McDaniel
well.
drives, lays, and scores. Antoine with a burst there. He's got 5, and it's 52-41. My guess is Ford City.
Your guess is correct. The Sabres of Ford City. They were the Glassers at one time.
They were. There's a 3 that hit only net at the outside of it. And now a foul by Myers as he gets Hunter Hicks. A&B Pizza. 2418 Freeport Road in Eterna Heights, celebrating 60 big years in business. Stop in and say hi to Pat. Remember to call 724-224-5311 and get your A&B Pizza now. And remember, tell them Mike and Mike sent you and you get $1 off. First one is good by Hunter Hicks.
He's got 7.
52-42, Highlands by 10. Second one is in and out. Rebound, Johnny Christ. Keep that lead in double figures.
Yep.
That means it's 4 possessions. Because like you always say, you keep it into 1 possession, that brings the officials into play, and you don't want that. Christ, all the way through. Roper blocked it, and blocked it again.
Well, actually, the rim blocked the second one. Right, yeah. It's called the old rim rejection. When you're underneath and you try to put it up. Now watch Seth Cohen play the post, Mike. Nice job that.
Yeah, definitely.
Running.
Bodied up on Roper.
Yep.
Back outside to Parks. Boy, that big 3 at the end of the quarter. That happens to us a lot.
Yeah.
Farish right side.
Again, Seth's got to get position. He let Roper gain access.
Turn around shot. In and out, no good. Rebound, Christ.
You've got to front that post.
Johnny's going to push it. Kicked it to the corner. Myers for 3. It's off the back rim. Rebound, Cohen went up to get it. Back out to Cochran. Here it comes. In and out. Oh, great shot by Christ. He's fouled.
Both guys put up their arms like it's not me.
All's good. Johnny Christ will shoot 2. That's 5 team fouls apiece, second half.
Gateway foul, number 33.
His third.
Nate Roper. Price shooting 2.
Gets the
settles in.
He does. Just hanging up there.
Johnny 6 for 10 from the line. 18 points for him, and the Rams lead by 11. 53-42. That's 6:15 to go. Second one is down.
19 for Johnny. Welcome back to the double figure club.
54-42. Now they go corner, and that's Lamont Farish for 3. It's off the back iron, and it's Highlands ball.
It is. Corey Myers.
Yeah, good position there. Yep, absolutely. Will Kromka back in the game for the Gators.
Here comes full court pressure, Mike. 6 minutes to go here in the 4th. Highlands with a 12-point lead. Johnny loops it into Cohen. Cohen doesn't want to go forward. I don't like this at all.
He needed help.
Yeah, well, he could have kicked it back, Mike. You always don't have to go forward.
Find a guard.
Yeah, find a guard. We always have a trailer. That's the key when you're being pressed. Go to the trailer. Again, Seth hasn't played for a couple years, so yep, he'll learn.
Bonzi Parks.
He knew one thing. He didn't want to get trapped in half court.
And exactly. Parks blows through a man, got it into Roper. It won't go, but if the foul is called, I think it's going to be on Cohen.
And when you get that kind of penetration, like the rotation comes when it comes late, and Roper.
It's on Antoine McDaniel. That'll be second.
Number 10, Antoine McDaniel.
have a chance here while Roper's at the line, tell the folks how this game came about, because this game was not originally scheduled when the season started.
Yeah, when Pine Richmond didn't get a second game for us on the original weekend, Gateway didn't have a game that Friday, so we got together and added our 22nd game with them.
Yeah, they needed a game Friday. We needed a game Saturday, so we couldn't play it the opening weekend. Nice dump down by Johnny, but off the hand of Cohen out of bounds, and Gateway will get it back an 11-point game. So we couldn't match it up opening weekend to play it, so they found today.
I don't know, 13 turns, Mike. We've only forced 10. That passed a little too hard, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Johnny's got to soften that up a little bit.
Little touch. Kromka. Now to Hicks. 3. Missed everything. Rebound. Nice pass. Missed that too. Rebound to Myers. Rams with the ball. 11-point lead. 5:10 to go, fourth quarter.
Coach wants him to run some offense here, Mike.
Well, Christ thought about it.
Off his feet, yeah.
Now to Cohen. You can put that in a memory bank for next time, right?
Yeah.
Cochran, now to Christ.
See, Johnny wanted to try making good that time. He didn't bite.
Antoine McDaniel. Rams winding some time here. Cohen. He got Roper away from the basket out there. That doesn't hurt either. Well, Myers went all the way through, missed it. Cohen got the rebound. No good. Rebound Roper.
Point blank that time, Mike. Got to knock that one down.
Parks all the way through.
And there
offensive foul, and Alvis Rogers loses his mind on the Gateway bench.
He's actually left the Gateway bench, Mike. He's went up in the stands. And that's a good call. Sorry.
Alvis Rogers, we mentioned he was drafted by the Kansas City Kings in the 6th round. There's only 2 rounds of the NBA draft now. There were 6 rounds. Drafted 9 picks later was Cedell Threed, who went on to have a 14-year NBA career with the Sixers and the Lakers.
He could play defense. I remember that guy.
And he, that's right, he was nicknamed a thief because of all the steals. Christ goes in hard and draws the foul. Cedell Threed.
Do you know where he went to college, Mike?
Yeah, West Virginia Institute of Technology. And so here's the more important thing. He had 1,138 steals in his NBA career, Cedell Threed. Again, drafted 9 picks after Coach Alvis Rogers. First one by Christ is good. But that's not his most impressive stat.
20 for Johnny, huh?
His most impressive stat was that Cedell Threed was the father of at least 14 children.
Yikes.
Still counting.
Got the Kromkas beat, huh? Johnny has 21 now, Mike. And a nice night at the foul line to top it off. Nice job there by Danny Timmons. He's up right out of bounds.
And how fast do the Rams get back to stop them?
Yep. 13-point lead halfway through the fourth quarter. Highlands back in control. Mike, Gateway made the run. Good teams can withstand the run, and Highlands looks like they've done so here so far.
The game at Gateway has never led. Parks is smooth. He's got 3 from out there.
Remember, he's a sophomore.
They have 8 3-pointers tonight. 56-46. McDaniel out to Cochran. Less than 4 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Highlands by 10. Christ. Back outside to Timmons. Oh, and off the hands of McDaniel. Stolen away. Here comes Hicks the other way. Oh, Cochran got back to take it back. Cochran forecourt. Long loop to the corner, and the length of Hunter Hicks gets a hand on that and knocks it out of bounds. Don Pacey get back in there to have another ball handler, I think.
I'm going to go a little quicker lineup.
That's Pacey,
the guard.
Pacey, Myers, Cochran, Christ, McDaniel. It's basically a 3-guard offense. Oh, Luke was smart
idea.
Yeah, just get rid of it. It's gathering possession in the backcourt, and that's why it wasn't a over and back, because he wasn't down in the backcourt. Kicked it to the corner to Myers. Wide open McDaniel. His 3 is a dipper. Rebound Christ, got it to himself and missed it. Myers weak side. Brings it back out. The Rams will reset things at 2:45.
We're going to knock that point-blank layup down.
Pacey into the paint. McDaniel will take it. Foul line extended.
I was looking. I want to pull a plug here, Mike. I don't know about that. It's a little early for that.
Cochran's in trouble, and he gets bodied.
You got a timeout?
Nope, Rams call time. They do, and 2:34 remaining. Highlands 56 and Gateway 46.
Top 5 in 4A, Mike. Waker Valley. They beat Central Valley 68-43 to stay unbeaten. They play in the West Allegheny tournament 28th and 29th. Newcastle have NC written down here.
It's NC. At least you didn't say North Carolina.
You were right, by the way. The game with Ambridge was rescheduled. It's going to be played on January 25th since Ambridge is still in Las Vegas. They're going to host their own Hoop Fest on the 29th and 30th. Mention Ambridge. They lost to Mojave in the desert, Nevada, 81-63.
You know why? They went dry from the field.
That's exactly right, Mike. But they came back to beat Layton, Utah, 67-60. They're going to play Bingham, Utah, 11 o'clock this morning. They'll take a long flight home in the Christmas rush. Good for them.
Loretta.
Coach Jula.
Turning Jula loose in Vegas, it doesn't seem like a whole lot of fun to me. I don't know why. Pacey got in trouble. They triple teamed the ball, got it away, and now Kromka is fouled. He'll shoot 2 at 2:22 to go.
Fouled by Cochran. Union time, Mike, the other team in top 5, they didn't play. They're going to be playing the Snowball Classic in Maryland, so they're going to go out of state for their Christmas tournament.
I don't know how many snowballs they had in Maryland, but a lot of wind and rain, I know. It's like the rest of us. Water in my basement, I noticed this morning. Isn't that grand?
It's been a lot of rain the last 2 days.
Will Kromka off the schneid, his first point of the night. 56-47, Highlands by 9. Highlands coming into this game averaging 61.8 and strangely allowing 61.8. Second one is no good. So they're going to be close to their average of scoring anyway.
Right on pace.
9-point lead, still 3 possessions. Highlands has scored 1 basket in the fourth quarter. Foul on the floor. And the only basket was a McDaniel basket. That's it.
Roper basically bear hugged him that time. Yeah, they were outscored 16-9, like you said, in the third quarter.
Number 33, Nate Roper. Cochran at the line.
First one by Luke of the 1-and-1 is no good. And a rebound at Gateway. Again, a 3-possession game at less than 2 minutes.
First miss for Luke tonight.
And the way they can get him up from outside, this game is not put away yet.
I'm going to make him work for it, though.
Kromka left side in front of the Gateway bench. Now to Roper high posting. They have no cutters, though. Parks. Again, they revert to their patience. This is what we saw.
6'7", playing that 5'11"
playing
guard.
Parks out there.
Yep. Going to reach in there. The
Cochran
ball.
nearly got it, and it's out of bounds.
Whoa, they're going to call. There is no way. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that should be Gateway's ball, right?
I think so.
I thought Highlands knocked it out. Because if not, why would Johnny be diving after it? I think they fixed it. No, they didn't.
No.
This is a very difficult place to inbound. Myers.
Well, that's one way to solve it.
Ahead to Kreis, and he saves it in the corner, but now needs help. Wide open underneath. McDaniel with a lay. Well, that worked out just fine, didn't it? 7 points for Antoine, and it's 58-47.
Tic-tac-toe.
Against the double team, 112. Kromka's threes, in and out, no good. Rebound Cochran.
Final minute now, Mike.
Lead it ahead. Cohen makes the save. Back out top. Cochran has it. Rams don't need to shoot. We're under a minute.
And they're going to try to foul. They're not going to get it.
They finally do.
They're going to get Kromka, and I'm going to put Cohen on the line.
That'd still be the 1-and-1. I'm going to get it's on Luke.
Okay, they're going to do it away.
Luke missed a front end earlier. He'll get another one here. He's 4 for 5 tonight. Rams lead it 58-47 at 56 seconds to go. And the first is good.
Settle. Luke now with 14.
Myers is 12, 4 threes. Luke 2 for 2 there. 60-47. Parks is fouled. They're going to get Cochran.
Yep, and boy, you don't want to do that, Mike. I know Luke didn't want to, because you don't want to turn the clock off.
You don't.
Put him on the line for 3.
So Parks will be doing that right now. Remember, if you want to watch the games on YouTube, Highlands High Sports is where you go, and you'll be able to find the games there. Tuesday games on Comcast 190. Tuesday games replayed on Thursday. Friday games replayed the following Wednesday at 7 o'clock on Comcast Channel 190. This game will be part of a doubleheader. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to watch it on TV, will be next Wednesday night, the 26th at 7 and 8:30. You can watch back-to-back.
Christmas tournament, YouTube only.
Right. And that's right. The Christmas tournament, no TV there, YouTube only, so make sure you tune in for those.
Speaking of Christmas tournaments, Mike, in our section, Freeport will host their own tournament. Mount Pleasant will play in the WCCA at Hempfield. Derry will play in Richland, but that's not Pine Richland. It's Richland out in Johnstown.
Johnstown, yeah. They have a good hockey program.
York will be in the Charleroi tournament. And what's interesting, Knock is going to be in the Freeport tournament, but they won't play each other. It's already scheduled games. Knock will play Kiski and Eden Christian. Freeport will do same, so they don't cross each other.
Well, they snuck Dylan Kane in to shoot those.
Yeah, I don't know how they pulled that off.
Must have been an injury or some such. He made 2 out of 3, and it's 60-49. I was trying to. I didn't see what the issue was. Now they're going to get a foul as Cochran's fouled at 45 seconds and 11-point Highlands lead.
I think that's young Mr. Will Crumgood. He walked the plank here.
Plank here?
Yeah, he got one, though. No sombrero for him.
Again, the schedule is next Thursday night we will be at home for the 8 o'clock game, the second game against Pearl. And then depending on winners and losers, we'll go again on Friday. And then we will be back after the holiday on Friday night, January 4th, as Luke makes the first, against Freeport for a section game.
And that's one time, Mike, our gym will be full and rocking. I wish we had more of those local rivalries.
Cochran makes them both.
They're talking about doing it in football. They're talking about going back to 4, just too many empty stadiums and too many blowouts where you go 3 Connie's way to get them. So let's hope that happens.
Stevenson on a dipper, and Cochran will go back to the line. He'll shoot 2 this time. He is 8 for 9 from the foul line tonight.
He's making a living there, Mike.
Gator foul number 25, Dylan Kane.
Dylan Kane picks up the foul. Highlands 62, Gateway 49. Rams going to
shooting 2.
Move to 3 and 2.
And I believe Dana, Courtney, or the designated driver can start the bus.
Cochran hits the first.
He has 18.
He had money in the fourth quarter. He is 5 for 5 from the line in the fourth quarter. In crunch time, as Al McGuire used to say, those are the ones he counted.
And there's 5 in a row for Luke. In this quarter.
6.
Yep.
And Johnny's made all 4 in the fourth quarter. Highlands 10 for 10 from the line in the fourth quarter. That's what you want. That's closing.
Antoine turns off the clock so we can wish everybody a Merry Christmas on YouTube.
Yes.
And if you're watching it on Comcast, I hope you had a nice Christmas. See how that works, Mike?
Right. Or if you celebrate a Russian Christmas, then we still got you in time.
January. This is January.
Yeah.
The Greek Orthodox.
I guess that makes us unorthodox.
There's something called Epiphany. I remember that because I originally Slovak Byzantine Catholic.
Ah.
Slavo Susu.
Our sometimes cameraman, Mr. Danknich, same thing.
I don't know what I was saying in Slavish, but as an altar boy, I said it.
With a name like Pavlik, I resemble that remark.
Kick back.
Cochran has it. The Rams can dribble it out if they like, but they're going to foul him at 11 seconds to go because obviously Coach Rogers has nowhere to be.
And we went Johnny and Luke to get 20 points. So Johnny's got his 21. Luke is looking at 21 if he can knock these 2 down. Like I said, Mike, halftime in the JV game, he was making the nets not even move. He'll take that clanger,
and
though.
That's 20.
Call a shooter's roll, and that's his 4th game in a row with 20 points, Mike.
Yes,
22,
it is.
20, 20, and now another 20.
And the Rams getting to the foul line today was a plus for them. Second one is no good. They lead by 16, 7 seconds to go. Driving all the way through is Germany. Lays it up, missed it. Rebound Kreis with 1 second. And this one is over. The Rams win it at Gateway. They win their 4th straight game against the Gators. They win it 65-49. Dean?
Mike did a nice job of controlling tempo. Much better job of foul shooting. So again, the Golden Rams will go to 3-2 as we come into our Christmas tournament. Home sweet home.
It is. Let's wrap it up. Thanks to Randy Rivesti here at Gateway for helping us out. Thanks to Landon Signorella. Merry Christmas to him and all his family. Once again, that final score. Highlands 65, Gateway 49. For the Dean, Mike Choma. This is Mike Pavlik. Merry Christmas, everybody.